Jackal outside of the main gateway.
That was so awesome.
I'm really intrigued to see if we go into time bank. Are they going to run that again? Otherwise, it was Widowmaker or Tracer on their first attack when the time was a little bit less desperate.
Hey, I am all for seeing more Doomfist. That guy is easily one of my favorite heroes to watch in Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching him as well. I think it can be effective, but certainly New York is going to be ready for that this time. And New York plays a little bit of a different style of Anubis defense than we see from other teams. Most notably, they like to run Meko on the Roadhog on defense, whereas most teams will run with the Orisa, Widowmaker, and Junkrat combination, the Diva, so that you have more mobility across the high ground of the point.
Yeah.
Instead, though, we do see the Roadhog, and it looks like it will be that again from the New York Excel. Certainly, Meko is an expert on that hero, but it does mean that once they get knocked to the low ground, it's even harder for them to get back up.
Going back to the Doomfist a little bit too, I mean, looking ahead into the meta we might see in Stage 2 when the Mercy nerfs come in, when the Junkrat nerf comes in, a lot of people are saying, hey, maybe we'll see a lot of tanks. Well, you know, it can be good at breaking up a lot of tanks, Doomfist. So.
Yeah, and he does have a lot of mobility too. I think he's still going to be a niche pick, but I think there's more value to Doomfist in the professional scene than we're currently perhaps experiencing.
I agree.
Well,
not an easy hero to play well.
Sabielby had a perfect 11-0 kill-to-death ratio on Numbani. It's nice not to die. It's a quick map, all things considered. And New York also does set up here on the front defense because of the Roadhog. A lot of teams, you'll see the May boost onto the back high ground for the Orisa, but that's not their style. They play a little bit more pick-oriented and forward, so the hook can reach those front gates.
That's right. Here we go. Dallas on the attack. Chips takes a lot of damage right off the bat. Sabielby landing a shot there.
Yeah, the issue with the Tracer Junkrat is Effect is going to have to back cap to move them off. He's already working around the flank, so everybody going to be waiting on the side of the fuel until Effect starts to put pressure on that point.
Yeah, Sabielby already backing off a little bit, watching for that flank.
Yeah, he's
dive.
He's looking to see if they're going to come through. Effect already on the point though, so fuel.
Oh, Coco down already though. Jonak finds him. They got to respond, but so far so good. And yeah, they've already pushed Dallas back, it looks like.
This is one of those times where I think Tracer Junkrat will be a little bit better on the attack here than the Widowmaker. It's going to be hard for Taimu to find angles. And Jonak, that is a damage-boosted Zenyatta shot, and no Zenyatta gets more damage boosted in the Overwatch League than Jonak. His synergy with Arc is pretty exemplary.
Well, I mean,
again, right here.
There's a good reason. I mean, he's worth damage boosting. He hits those shots like, well, there's some more right there. I mean, it's easy when you're fighting through the choke, but he hits a lot that most Zenyatos would miss. Like, he's got that projectile speed, how to lead targets down to his science.
Yeah, he does. He's looking for, he knows Effect's over there.
Yep, that's right. To be ready for the Tracer, he hopes. Effect poking, here comes a Riptire, Libero coming in. Echo did D-Mech Mickey in the meantime. Jonak gets stuck though. Effect managed to find him. The res will come through. And meanwhile, Mickey taken down and brought back up again by Chips.
That's just looking good for the Dallas Fuel, at least. They've got a little bit early, but Taimu's been chunked out. He has to go get some health, so he's not actually shooting right now, finally getting back into the mix.
Yeah, that's right. Meanwhile, Effect back on the point, or trying to anyway. Mickey gonna camp out for the moment down there. They've got the first tick to start things off, but Dallas overall push back. Coco says no, he's gonna dive in. Jumps on top of Mano, who got stuck with the pulse bomb Effect. Oh, hooked, and he couldn't be kept alive by Chips. Meanwhile, Meko's just gonna go ahead and use that whole hog to push Dallas fully off of the point here. Gets the D-Mech onto Mickey. Chips, that's a good start. Nice right click on the Chips to finish this one off.
Chips died right before Harry Hook could come in with the Transcendence to save him, and that might be the difference right there as Meko's going to take out both of these supports.
Well, another hook on the Harry Hook, and Meko's going to find himself with 2 support kills in that defensive hold for New York. Sabielby did drop near the end of that, but overall, not too bad. They did give up about half the point.
Meko is so clutch in that had he not taken out Chips when he did, the Transcendence was going to be activated, and that would have been Chips healed up, and the closer spawns would have certainly helped out the fuel.
Coco down already, Supercharger in action. for New York Excelsior. Oh, and Mickey not able to get back into the mech in time. Chips brings him back. We'll see if he can keep going, but nope, there's a rip tire. Mickey will be perpetually mechless.
Wow, that rip tire prevented Mickey from getting back into that mech once again. That staying power of the tanks on the point delayed. It's only Libero and Jonak left now, so.
I mean, Dallas grinding it out. A lot was used on Mickey, actually, and that kind of left the rest of Dallas to run rampant.
Now, Doe, we're heading into point B as Dallas will take it. 4.5 minutes. The last time they tried to play attack on B, Effect is going to switch immediately over to the Reaper. I was annoyed at how long Taimu stayed on Widowmaker on point B in their last attack. I would have rather have seen Taimu on the Reaper and Effect on the Tracer, but we'll see if Taimu can get the big picks here to push through.
Dallas doesn't want to risk the annoyance of Monte Cristo. We're all worried about that. Well, Taimu trying to find some shots early on. Libero does go down. Effect gets that kill, and that's going to be the go button. Dallas moving in. Taimu with the vision advantage here. We'll see if they can capitalize on it. Sabiel B falls. Okay, there's a start. Janice has to leap out, or rather Mano has to leap out after taking some damage. Taimu really needs to find that kill onto Arc, though. Gonna settle for a D-Mech. Meanwhile, onto Meko. And that's Dallas getting a good amount of control percent, nearly up to 2 ticks.
Yeah, that's actually decent for them on a first push, especially because they didn't use any of their...
Whoa!
Well, Libero.
That's a reflex.
To take out Taimu from the distance. And I think with the lack of use of the Valkyrie, so they know that New York is not going to have the Valkyrie now. Arc was forced to use that to revive his teammates on that push. And so now there's another opportunity for Dallas Fuel to quickly end here on point B.
That's right. In fact, just building up that Death Blossom right now. The big body of Mano. And his shield. Not getting much charge off of that, though. Sneaking around this side. Meko low. He needs to go back to spawn to get a bit of healing. And now maybe he can take down Libero. That would be big. There's the reflect, though. Has to turn around. Oh, he finds Sabiel B, and he's got the Death Blossom. After this Transcendence end, they might have an opportunity here. Taimu does go down. Chip brings him back up again, and now Effect trying to find the kill in the Jonak. Coco gonna finish that one off. And there's another one on the Libero. So Dallas charging forward. They may have this point here. They gotta handle the respawns now.
Arc is gonna die to the Death Blossom.
Hey man, that's worth it. 1 elk for 1 mercy kill here at the end. I think that's exactly what Dallas needed, and they may be able to end it right here, right now. No, Libero comes in. Oh, he pulls the Dragon Blade, but Coco gets the kill, and Dallas will complete their attack round. 2:11 on the clock. That wasn't bad at all.
It wasn't bad, Doa, especially after struggling on that point A attack, but Dallas will finish the second point quickly.
Yeah.
And that time the Widow and Reaper combination works. They got the foothold, but most importantly, they played the ult economy game very well. Forcing the earlier Valk out of Arc was the big difference maker right there. Allowed them to get in on the point, take out those supports early, and then clean everything up with Effect on the Reaper. So it did take a while to switch to the Reaper on the last point, but you could see New York, they knew that was coming. That's why they switched to Genji Tracer Dive away from the Roadhog. Still wasn't enough, though.
Well, let's listen in to Dallas at the end of that last point, taking point A.
Watch out, tire. Wall hack, top, wall hack, top.
Sorry, Mickey. Send this Effect, send this Ali. He's copy.
Where is that?
Let's go send again, let's go send again.
Pick it then. Winning.
Ali, send.
Play together. Junk red. Junk point.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. It was a bit of a struggle, but they turned point A into momentum that they used to take point B pretty quickly. So 2:11 on the clock for Dallas. NYXL on the attack now. We'll see if Dallas can keep up the good results on the defense.
We Taimu back on the Junkrat here and Effect on the Widowmaker. They had been swapping off in their earlier match this week, but looks like we're back to the expected roles for these two players, and they look like they're going to be playing a forward defense too, in spite of the fact that Mickey is on the D.Va instead of the Roadhog. So they might be expecting a Roadhog here if they see them posted so far forward with the Orisa shield.
Could be. We'll find out. NYXL going to be diving in here soon. And Effect See if you can find those shots. Waiting for it.
Yeah, Harry Hook's staying very far back right now. Taimu trying to control this little room on the left-hand side. Sabielby is in there, but he can't actually get out. Finally manages to nearly die as he gets to the high ground on the point.
Yep. They should be able to lock space down pretty well with that. The dive comes in from New York. Now Effect swinging around the outside. Ooh, he's got them from behind maybe. Gets found out. Jonak forces him off that high ground. Now he's got to deal with Sabielby on that Tracer. Oh, he can't get away though. Libero right there with the dash to finish him. Taimu though, meanwhile, covering that room with grenades. So it's tough for NYXL to push through.
Yeah, especially with Meko demeched and Jonak dead. Arc is going to revive him. Sabielby wants to get into the back lines.
Yeah, that'll do it. Dallas holding for the moment.
Now, Sabielby assassinated Harry Hook though as the members of the Fuel push forward. So there's the Resurrect down now. 4 chips high in. Taimu gonna head back. They're still hunting Sabielby. He still is over here on this side of the map where Taimu's looking.
They know he's around there somewhere. But he's down. A little bit lower than they expected here. Coming in, he's got that pulse bomb. Oh, Coco low, Coco out. Chips gets dashed as well, so no more mercy. And now NYXL, that was just a bit too much for Dallas to handle.
The New York Excelsior are so tricky, Doa, because it looks like Sabielby's wrapping around to try and backcap the point, but instead when his teammates get there, he collapses back down onto the front tank line instead. So all of a sudden the target selection is there, and Dallas Fuel is too far back to really help out their front line because they're trying to zone him off the point. So it's a different tactic, changing it up, and they are tricky.
Yep. Well, Dallas with some ultimates to work with, but NYXL has quite a bit coming into point B here. Taimu trying to break momentum with that rip tire. Doesn't seem to really get anything out of that. Meko demech though, okay, that's something.
Yeah, you're feeling
that will
really
slow down
good
a lot,
about that.
Yeah.
Need to work up to some ultimates here. New York is in a dangerous position.
Spoke too soon. Sometimes it takes a while for that mech to show up.
It's going to take quite a while. Demeching on Anubis is particularly brutal with no way to easily reset.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, if you're Meko, you might as well just kind of charge down the middle of the ramp and make him kill you. All right. NYXL, 5 ultimates to use. Harry Hook and Effect both down. Big opportunity. Here comes Chips, though, with that Valkyrie. We'll see if he can keep the rest of Dallas up here. Libero waiting for a chance to use that Dragon Blade. They're approaching it pretty methodically here. Slowly pushing the Mad Harry in a lot of trouble. He's going to pop the Transcendence as he hears the Dragon Blade get used here. Chip slashed away at, but staying alive. That Transcendence coming up really big for Dallas. They need to keep it up, though. Libero not able to get kills with that ultimate, but maybe gets more. No, gets taken down. Mickey finds him with the charge. They did lose Harry Hook. And now Dallas pushed a little bit back into that back room, but overall, it looks like New York may need to retreat for a moment. Oh, well, maybe not.
Taimu has the EMP now, so if they're going to get Chips, actually, Chips is going to res Effect.
He does, well, can he stay alive? No, he gets the D-Mac, actually. Harry Hook helping out, trying to keep his Mercy alive, and somehow, some way, Chips manages to stay up.
That attack from the New York Excelsior, they thought they had it in the bag because they forced the Valkyrie so early, but the Transcendence onto the Dragon Blade eliminated a lot of the opportunities they were going to have, and Taimu now on the Sombra, providing the EMP on the point, preventing them from being able to really roll that fight or cap it. And we're seeing a lot of the Dallas Fuel return to some classic Anubis strats from a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Reaper on attack, Sombra on defense.
Coco, how in the world did he die all the way out there?
He didn't use his Primal Rage.
Yeah, that was a bit of overcommitment there. You need to use that ult if you're going to go that far out.
That could be potentially disastrous here. Taimu's going to get another EMP. He's going to hack 4 in the back lines that may save them.
He's waiting. He's being very patient with this pulse bomb. Maybe because Libero's got that Dragon Blade out. Yep, that's going to be a problem for Dallas. Uh-oh. Full support's going down. And now the respawn's coming in. We'll see if New York can hold. Mickey going to be able to delay a little bit, deny some control percent building. He's not going to be able to get back in his mech, though. Libero finds another one.
Yeah, it's just an injured Coco on the point right now. He's chunked out by that pulse bomb.
Oh, there's a res comes in. Chips has a Valkyrie.
He's dead. Jonak sniped him.
Wow, he picked him right out of the air with the ult fire. That's crazy. Dallas trying to hold. I don't know, though. Transcendence comes in now from Jonak. NYXL looking pretty strong on the point at the moment. Mickey low, Mickey demech. Yeah, they just can't seem to get a cohesive defense going really here.
They're trying to hack them as fast as they can, but it's just not enough. Taimu nearing another EMP. This could be the saving moment for them.
Maybe. It's been a long fight, but there's the EMP. Now, can they get the kills here? Meko really, really low. Jonak on the outside of the fight, trying to find the picks. Ooh, gets a lot of damage in and up onto Coco for him to go down. Mickey charges, finds that kill though, and Libero, yet another Dragon Blade, will be used to take out Chip Zion. And Dallas pushed back yet again. Libero gets hacked, but NYXL getting the kills.
That was a good job of Dallas to stall, but and they're still going, actually.
This is crazy. This is an insane stall from Dallas.
They're
Barry
gonna hold.
finally goes down.
They're going to hold. Xavier will be the last one. Mono jumps out of the fight.
Wow,
So
I can't
Dallas with
believe
an
it.
excellent stall. Taimu comes up with another big EMP. Onto the point. He's starting to move forward and hack these health packs again.
I don't know the last time I saw Libero get 2 Dragon Blades in a fight and still have his team lose. That does not happen very often.
Certainly doesn't.
No.
Meko with a self-destruct up now. Arc, he's going to have the Valkyrie though, so will Chips.
Oh, looks like they're going to push him back. Dallas getting aggressive here. Meko trying to find someone with the self-destruct. Coco goes ahead and pops that Primal Rage. Now he gets the kill on the Libero. Arc forced to use the res early to bring him back up again. That's actually the Valkyrie used. So NYXL wants to try to push with this. I don't know if they're going to be able to, though. That's a mercy ult that's not going to work out. If Meko nearly demeched yet again. Dallas falls back, holds the point. Meko gets the heals. There's the transcendence from Jonak. They need to move forward at some point.
EMP's going to come through. There it is.
Yep.
4 hacked again.
Yeah, Chips, though, gets stuck. The kills come in from New York, though. If they can survive the rest of this EMP, and it looks like they can, they've got a chance to finish this one off. They only need the last tick. Libero looking for targets. Oh, there we go. Gets effect with the Dragon Blade.
But how long can they stall? Taimu back on the point right now, hiding behind with Sombra.
Oh, there's the Mei coming in. Chips going to the Mei to try to delay as long as they can. They've nearly got it. That is almost there for NYXL, but Dallas just won't let it
They're
happen.
buying so much time again. Effect is
Maybe
still
now.
alive. Mickey is still mech'd. Harry Hook's going to be the next one to try and stagger this out. Chips his respawn. Can he get there in time? He's on the... No.
That's it.
No, he won't.
Whoa, well, that was still a great hold for Dallas. NYXL gets it in the end, but I think Dallas looking a little bit stronger so far here on Anubis.
Yeah, they are, and they're going to have 244 to just a single minute
Yeah.
for the New York Excelsior. So Dallas really making a match of it on a map that they haven't even won yet. Dallas is 0-3 on Anubis.
You're right, though, where I think the difference is that they're going back to some of those classic envious strats. They're really playing in this match, in this map specifically, what they've been traditionally very, very good at. And you can see, despite all the crazy experimentation that's gone on this stage, there is still stuff that Dallas can do very, very well.
Yeah, and the way they're playing around the Sombra is interesting, too, because when the Sombra does not have EMP, so Coco messed up, didn't use his Primal Rage, and died in front of the temple on point B. But had he been able to use that, they basically are waiting for New York to engage, and then the tank will get hacked when they don't have EMP, and they focus down the tank. Meanwhile, Coco uses Primal Rage and jumps back to the team, right?
Right.
So that's a good strategy. And when they do have EMP, that's when they invite the entire team onto the point to get the 3-4-man EMPs that Taimu's been getting. So they're varying things up nicely here. Even though the execution wasn't quite perfect, I think had it been perfect, then we wouldn't have seen New York Excelsior take that point at all.
Right.
Because those first 2 ticks that they got off of Coco's death, I think were a big difference maker.
Well, Dallas on defense one more time here.
Will be dive comp.
Yeah, only a minute for NYXL. As they go into their time bank.
Be really cautious here, and we'll see if Sabiolbi does the same bait where it looks like he's going for the point and then collapses back onto the tanks.
Yeah. Oh, Sabiolbi.
That's...
Yep, the trap was sprung. Taimu finding that pick, and that's bad actually for NYXL. It's really bad because now they've got half their time remaining, and they gotta wait for Sabiolbi to come back. He's gonna swap to the Widowmaker. They're just gonna try to rely on pure picks.
Yeah, they have to now. There's no time to get into position with that Tracer.
Trying to create space for this Widowmaker. We'll see if they can do it. Effect dies early. Jonak with a crucial kill right when NYXL needs it. Effect needs to be brought back up again. Oh, Jonak goes down. Taimu finding a crucial pick right when Dallas needs it now. Oh, but Chips and Harry Sabiolbi coming alive, man. And that's going to be NYXL with a great chance to take A.
That was so decisive again. Jonak damage boosted by Arc, comes up with the necessary pick to get the opening. He kicks in the door on point A, and they'll get another 30 seconds on their attack.
Wow, well, that was a great switch from Saviel B going over that Widowmaker. It was pretty much beyond clutch. He needed to get those picks, and he found him.
See the damage boost on Jonak again here. They're trying to recreate that magic. They're being patient. Sabioli had to switch to the Tracer now, so he's not going to be close to that Pulse Bomb, but time is going to fall to Mekko.
Yeah, man advantage for NYXL. And Mekko trying to stay alive, and he gets D-Mech, though. That's a problem. Gonna go after Harry Hook. Harry Hook taking down Mekko.
Both supports are dead.
That's right. And NYXL may have just done it here in OT. Somehow, some way, they managed to take two. Wow. A colossal collapse from Dallas. And a great attack route from NYXL. What can you say?
So decisive from New York. You look at that. Taimu was positioned pretty far forward there, which meant that when he died to Mekko, when Mekko rushed him on the Diva, he was not in a position where he could get resurrected. So that one pick really spiraled out of control, where New York was able to worm their way into the back lines and kill both supports immediately afterwards. And Taimu was positioned that far forward because he was so close to a Riptire. If he had gotten just a little bit more damage, that's when his ult would have come up. But this has been an exciting game of Anubis. Both teams playing pretty well.
Yeah, but now Dallas, that last round has to hurt. But you got to ignore it. You got to think to yourself, we have more time on the clock. We have more than double the time that NYXL has. We can equalize and force it to a second time bank round. After round A, we'll see what they can do. If they can get point A a little bit quicker this time, I think Dallas will be in a pretty good place to tie this one up.
Yeah, I think so. We'll have to see. Dallas was very decisive on point B, so if they can get that fast point A push and switch to that Reaper again, they may be in a good place.
That's where all the time was eaten up the first time, is this first point. Gonna go for a bit of dive with Taimu on the Widowmaker again. And NYXL looking for picks. Libero on that Junkrat this time.
Yep, same strategy that we've seen before, and it will be the Tracer Widowmaker again for the Dallas Fuel. So seeing more of the same. Mickey going to be charging the Valk. So they've decided they're going to go for a slow push with a faster Valk charge. You can see Chip's already up to 40%.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing you got to be aware of. If you're a Widowmaker now, if you're a DPS, if you see that tank standing out there, maybe actually don't shoot at them, because that Mercy's just trying to get the ultimate fast.
Oh, he got D-Mech'd. Oh,
that's rough.
That's incredibly rough. That's what you can't have happen. You have to keep... You have to keep the Diva in the mech, and Sabiolbi's going to get two. What a flick onto Taimu.
So Sabiolbi didn't like how that first round went. He's just decided that from now on he will just be killing everybody on Widowmaker.
Okay, but they're still ahead in the
Valkyrie Coco gets hooked.
It's fine though. He's able to get back, and that's going to be Chips again, going up towards 100%. Arc only at 40. New York is going to know that this is coming.
Mickey D-Mech again.
That no!
Man, Dallas just feeding their tanks into NYXL. Either Coco nearly getting picked off, Mickey getting D-Mech'd. This is not going well. Another great combo.
Mekko is absolutely stuffing this Dallas Fuel attack right now. By D-Meching Mickey and getting the hooks onto Coco, it has stalled them out. They want to use this Valkyrie.
Oh, Harry!
Coco, please!
Somewhere Scorpion from Mortal Kombat is like, that guy's pretty good. I like this guy. He's like, get over here.
Yeah, he's getting everybody over there now, and he is punishing this placement of the Dallas Fuel. And now we're sitting at a minute remaining.
Yeah, Dallas going to be scrambling here. They got to get it.
They have to go.
Yeah, that's right. Got to dive. Harry Hook going down. I said dive, not die. Chips brings him back again. Oh, but the Pulse Bomb on the Sabiolbi. Maybe an opportunity here for Dallas. Libero falling back. There's a Riptire, though. Coco. Oh, he caught Coco with it. And Mickey D-Mech'd as well. A huge Riptire from Libero exactly when they needed it. Coco res, though. Chips pop that Valkyrie. So they're going to try to keep going. They need to. 30 seconds left here on the time bank.
They're in a crossfire, though, and they can't get onto the point. Sabiolbi's nearly respawned. He's coming around the backside, as we can see.
Yep. Oh, he got caught by Taimu, though, on that Widowmaker. Kills coming in from Dallas. Now they've got the Valkyrie for Arc. Oh, but Harry Hook picks him out of the air. Who says Jonak is the only one who can do that on set?
Oh, that's a big kill, Doa, especially as we head into B, because they're going to cap this.
That might, yeah, that's it. That's point A. Dallas has an opportunity here. They need to get in there. Coco nearly at that primal rage. They've got a few ultimates to use. NYXL will have the Transcendence, but that is it.
But killing Arc gave them a window, Doa.
Yep.
Not having that Valkyrie there is huge as Dallas Fuel attacks. Both teams are going to have Transcendence. Effect is going to stay on the Tracer. Taimu needs to come up big with a pick.
Yep. Sneaking around the outside. He doesn't really want to fight that D.Va too much. Goes up to the high ground now, looking for shots on that Widowmaker. Effect sneaking in the back. He's got the Pulse Bomb ready to go. Just needs to get a good stick. Mano falls. That's a good start. Oh, did he get the stick? He stuck. Yeah, he did. Arc. He got stuck. Dallas with a chance here. Oh, the kills are coming in now. Goodbye supports. NYXL may have just been overrun. Libero managed to get Harry Hook, but that is it so far. The control percent building, but here come the respawns from New York. Transcendence keeping Dallas up for now, and they've still got the tank ults to go. Trying to 2 ticks.
They're trying to deal with Sabiolby. Harry Hook has already used his Transcendence. Transcendence now coming in from Jonak.
That's a kill for New York. They really needed that. Self-destruct coming in. Meko's gonna lose his mech because of it. Libero back on point. Coco trying to find a kill on Arc, maybe. Libero coming in though. Harry Hook may be in a little bit of trouble. Coco there to protect him. He can't do it though, and Jonak gets that one. Now the May again comes in for NYXL. They need it on defense this time. Chips gets a res, and they are so close.
They're at 99% right now.
They need to take this one. We're into OT. They gotta push NYXL off the point for just a little bit longer, and maybe they can do it. Libero, no, he's back on the point. Dragonblade doesn't matter. They will tie it up, and we are going to time bank again.
What an exciting series.
No kidding.
This is what is so frustrating about the Dallas Fuel. They have one win, and yet they can play against some of the best teams in this league so close. Excelsior, the Seoul Dynasty, and you can really see their veteran status when they get into these scenarios and how good they are at dragging out some of these maps. And this is very exciting. We're going to head into 1 minute of time bank each.
Yeah. All right. Pretty much sudden death now for both of these teams here on Anubis. And, you know, Dallas, they've been experimenting so much this season. We've said it before. I mean, I think they recognize that they needed to evolve as a team to have longer lasting success in Overwatch League, and what comes along with that is some losses as you sort of put things together. But every once in a while they remind us that they still can do some things pretty well.
And we're certainly seeing that here.
That's right. So a real chance for Dallas to take this map. I suppose an exactly equal chance for New York to take this map too.
Effect actually just went back and switched to the Soldier 76. So
Interesting.
won't be playing the Widowmaker this time. This is a result of the fact that they are assuming the dive comp is coming in, and they want the extra healing station on the ground here, and they're going to be at the mid-range in the forward defensive position where Soldier's fall-off damage won't be falling off very much.
Probably wise.
I like this adaptation.
Yeah. Libero on the Genji now. Sabiolby not using the Widowmaker. He's on the Tracer again. Here comes the dive. Mano falls early. Dallas was ready. Chip's taking a little bit of damage, but Sabiolby not finding the kill now.
They're all on the high ground. Sabiolby dashing around the side, so he's hiding.
Yep.
He's the only one who survives. The Soldier has been effective.
Less than 30 seconds left now. It was only a minute for NYXL. And yeah, you can see Sabiolby at the top right of your screen, lurking behind the point.
And he get Harry. Harry's actually in a very dangerous position where he can be 1v1 by Sabiolby right now.
He is. He doesn't know he's back there. Dallas trying to defend as New York comes in. Sabiolby touches a point just to pull Dallas back a little bit. Ooh, Chip needs to be careful here. Effect falls. Libero gets him. And Sabiolby looking for the kill on the time move, but the heals are there. Mickey forcing him back. Sabiolby with 4 HP before the recall. Gets it. Where's that pulse bomb? Oh, NYXL
He's
coming
shut down,
in.
and that's going to be it. New York is going to take this point eventually. They have Arc, Mono, and Libero still there. Effect is dashing back in, and can he be the hero?
Now he's going to have to be a pretty major hero in that case. Mickey already used his self-destruct, so he's just going to get DMAC and taken down. But there's some time left. They need to go for it. Oh, Effect just diving onto the point. And now you have to wait. You have to acknowledge. NYXL has taken point A. Can we defend point B here? It's going to be 30 seconds back on the clock for NYXL.
New York did a great job of collapsing right now. Both of our teams are going to have Valks up. Taimu over onto the Sombra, trying to poke forward, hack some of these health packs, make sure he can get that EMP and shut New York down.
Yeah.
New York And Sabiel B, they want that pulse bomb. They want the big opener to this fight that's going to power them through to the end.
Oh, Harry Hook, there it is. Ooh, did he get the stick? No, not quite. Chips got away. Sabiel will be going for a big play, not coming up with anything. They are going to start to build a little bit of control percent, though. Sabiel will be down to 6 HP. Has to back off. Coco trying to chase. Got to get back to the point to save people, though.
Effect with the tactical visor, but he's getting bounced around by a primal
Oh,
rage.
Harry Hook killed in spawn. Sabiel B coming up clutch. There's a Transcendence now coming from Jonak as NYXL on the point. Coco a little bit low. He's going to dive after Sabiel B. Tries to get to that health pack. Can't quite do it. Again, Sabiel B getting the kills that NYXL needs. Mickey D-Mech taken out. There's an EMP, but there's nobody to capitalize on it. Instead, Libero is just going to cut Dallas to shreds. And this could be the beginning of another point take for NYXL. Harry Hook just transcending on the point by himself, and that's it. New York, 6 points on Anubis.
Harry Hook died before he could get out of spawn, Doa, as you said, and he was on the opposite side of the point as Chips High-End with the Valkyrie.
Yep.
So they couldn't get a lot of resurrection value there. New York Excelsior takes advantage of that instantaneously and cleans up the point. What a great attack run from the Excelsior.
No kidding. And now we've seen Dallas deal with this kind of frustration before. They had more time in their last attack round, but they did take a very decisive point beat. So I wouldn't count these guys out of it just yet. And I mean, we've seen Dallas have crazy, insane map scores in their matches before too.
You can see Taimu right there. He's thinking about what to select. The problem is now that they can't run that same strategy. They don't have the time to have their tanks get poked and worked up to a faster Valkyrie. They have to be decisive.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? Is Taimu going back on the Widowmaker? Looks like Junkrat. They're assuming the same defense from New York, but it's not going to be there. It will not be Orisa and Junkrat. It's going to be Dive. Well, that's a slow push. Dallas can have one push here with the Orisa Junkrat. They cannot make a mistake.
That is bold. They're going for it though. NYXL with the dive on the defense. And this is it. Dallas needs to push and not stop pushing until they've taken 2 more points here on Temple of Anubis. Let's see if they can do it. Mickey coming out to take a look at what New York has.
So they know it's Dive now.
Yep, they should.
So they have to set this up really well and make sure that they stay behind that Orisa shield.
Taimu, the top and the back here. He's going to take the high ground. Wow, very agile on that Junkrat actually.
Coco switching over to the Winston. Okay, so they're already making some adjustments here as Taimu gets into position around the side. He's going to miss that mine.
Yeah, well, Taimu absolutely can't die here.
Nobody can die. They're taking so much time, only 25 seconds left.
Well, looking for New York on the high ground. Taimu under a little bit of pressure, backs away. Whoa, Meko right there with the Diva. Taimu low, Taimu down. Sabiel B finishes that kill in a hurry, and there goes Harry Hook. And that will be it for Dallas. No coming back from this one as New York finds them before they get onto the point.
And New York just capitalized on a positional error. Taimu was separated from the rest of his team. Sabiel B and Mono jumped on him, drove a wedge between the formation of the Dallas Fuel, cut down Taimu and cut down the rest of the Fuel.
Well, it was a close one, but when you're in that situation where each team has a minute left, both teams are really playing on that razor's edge and can go one of both ways. And for New York, certainly went their way. They are up 2-0.